Yo, what's up, guys? This is Claude from Chicago, back with another live stream. If you're new to the channel, I'm Claude from Chicago. We live stream every single day here on this channel or have a video uploaded. So I cannot wait to see you guys here live or post. But today we are playing the beautiful Minecraft once again, and I'm joined here with Zach Daily Games. And he didn't know what a witch was, and there's a witch, a baby zombie and stuff. I was like, please stay away. Because oh my gosh, you do not want to get hit by a witch. I can tell you that. And also got to make sure that my sound is rebalanced because I've been AFKing for a couple nights on my solo survival world on Fredcraft, and it's not. We got a lot of iron. I can just tell you that now. We got a lot of iron and not that much gunpowder too. So next time we're gonna have to work on our creeper farm, like for real. Like we only got like a stack and a half, which is still a lot, but it's not as much as I expected. What's up, AJ? What's up, Trey? Thanks for coming out to stream, gentlemen. Appreciate it, guys. Also over here, we got ourselves a satellite. I've kind of explained this here in a couple seconds from now. But that's probably what we're going to be building today, obviously, as the thumbnail entails. And then we're going to get a lot of resources today.
Microphone activated.
Zach? Zach?
Claude, hey, what's up? What's up? I'm showing
Do you
everybody
dare me to jump?
Wait, where are you? What? Claude? Claude?
I can't
Don't do
take
it.
the stream.
Don't do it. The pressure of the spaceport's too much.
Yes, it's too much. It's I can't.
Well, don't slip.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna jump down. I got too many levels of XP to jump down. I probably could jump on one of these beds, but I'll still probably take damage. I have bad RNG. Okay, hello.
Right. I was showing everybody the satellite, and everybody, just so you know, Claude designed this. I did not design this.
Yeah.
This is Claude's great work here. This is so amazing.
Thank you, Zach. Yeah, it's not that much. It's a couple pieces of wool here and some blue carpets on the top. Obviously, if you were in outer space, you would see those because what are those? The thing that the sun obtains and makes electricity from.
Oh,
solar
like
panels.
Solar panels.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Wait, how did you craft the metal pieces? I don't even know how you craft that.
So these are iron bars, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna put a lot of these around our spaceport later. They're not too expensive. Well, they are still pretty expensive. Never mind. There's 6 pieces of metal, or now I'm saying arc. There's 6 pieces of iron, and you get 16 of them. So they're really good for like what you get out of them. The same thing you do that with glass panes. So if you take 6 pieces of glass, if you make glass panes before, which I'm pretty sure you did over there,
yeah,
it's the exact same crafting recipe with iron, but you get 16 of them. So I just put a couple here, like the little thing that shoots down the laser, and then on the back I put a little design, and I have some spare left because I'm not going to use them all. But this is really like cheap. It's just wool, and it's going to be all the way up like 200 blocks in the air, so no one's going to really pick out the details. I don't think anybody looks. I don't know if you look up too much in Minecraft because I don't. But we can look up now.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain to these good folks what we're doing today?
Oh, I don't know what we're doing.
Not me.
You told me what we're doing. I don't know. I just came to hang out and goof around.
So today we're gonna go around the world. And we're going to do a couple things. The first thing I'm going to probably do is go up to the top of this satellite, or up to our rocket, grab it real quick, and then we're going to go put the satellite up. That should take us probably no more than 2 minutes, depending on how fast.
I want to go up. I want to go up with you, Claude.
All right.
Go up and do.
We're going to need to grab some sand, and then we're going to. And then we're going to go to the nether, grab some blocks for Zach. We're going to come back, do some blocks for me. Or we can split up somewhere in this adventure. And then we're going to need to plant ourselves a bigger farm. Because right now, food is our main sort of problem. And I have some more bread and stuff on me too, Zach. But we're going to have a big wheat field, which this current one is. And then we're going to put a potato field somewhere else. Somewhere closer to Zach's house, or maybe behind Zach's house. So it's always rendering. Because it has to be in the player's distance, don't forget. So if we have 2 farms in 2 different locations, the more likelihood we can have, more crops. So this will eventually turn into a wheat field. One behind Zach will turn into a carrot field or a potato field, whatever you like, and then we'll build a potato field somewhere else. or a carrot field somewhere else too. Just so we have 3 of these farms running the entire time, because we need food is always our biggest problem.
All right. Question for you, Claude. Before we get started and do anything serious here,
Microphone muted.
is this
What's
going
up,
to be a
Simon?
zero death stream?
Microphone activated.
Of course, we always attempt to make this a zero death stream here.
No,
Is it
no,
gonna-
no attempts. Didn't you watch Star Wars?
I said,
Do,
right?
do
Yes.
or do not? Or,
Yes,
yeah, there's no
yeah.
try.
I did watch Star Wars a couple times here. Uh, let's see how many times I've died while we're here. If you press escape and then go to statistics,
Oh yeah, I forgot how you can do this.
so just
Statistics.
yeah, and then somewhere. And too bad it's not in alphabetical order because that would make too much sense. So
Yeah.
there's probably a mod for it, and no, I'm not going to install a mod to put this in alphabetical order. It probably would make it really nice, but there's no point.
Number of
Bruh.
deaths for me is 8.
8. Okay, I've died 1 time from being really, really stupid.
I think we've only had like 8 streams. Like, how is that possible?
Well, don't forget, one of those deaths you died off stream just to get your health back, pretty much. So don't count one of those.
Oh, the one when we just started.
Yeah. Like when
Yeah,
the
okay,
first day you came in there and you like looked around and then left. I quit the game 61 times already. But I've died 1 time. The last time I died was about 0.72 days ago. So, or like IRL days. So I don't know how.
Yeah.
So that's been like 22 hours or something like that. I don't know. Do the math. What? Let's see. What? Hold on. What is 3/4 of 24? 18 hours. 18 hours since I last died in playing, at least. I'm pretty sure you probably could have done that in your head. Being the accountant and all. Do you need more
Yeah.
bread?
I have. Oh, holy cow! That's a lot of bread. A lot of bread.
So there's your
that's-
bread.
That's nice. Thank you.
Yes. So we're gonna go make a bunch of fields today. Probably like just wheat fields all over the place. And obviously we can remove them later. And we can obviously eventually have an automatic potato farm or carrot farm, which we're gonna go with potato first. Then we'll make a carrot farm later. But then
Oh,
we
and
can
we
have
ha- we ha-
constant food without doing anything.
And we have to pick our spots for our build battle. We haven't told anybody
Oh
about
yes.
this build battle.
Do you want to build the build battle like next to me, or do you want to build the build battle like we did last time, where we were apart from each other? That's the real question.
I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on like where we want to build. I mean, if we want to build in the same spot, I think that'd be fun to build next to each other.
Okay.
But
Oh,
I don't
that
know
would
if you wanna
definitely
build
make.
in the same spot as me.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not actually sure. To be honest with you guys, I'm never sure. I feel like that's probably not a good thing to say. Like, I know what I'm generally doing. I'm like one of those abstract artists, okay? Where I just get the pen and paper, just start drawing lines everywhere, and I'm like, and then at the end it's just like a big blob of blue. Which, by the way, there was somebody that did that and made 50,000, or I think it was, no, I'm not going to say a number because I actually don't remember. Because I always say wrong numbers and somebody fact checks me. So, but somebody did make a blue dot on a canvas and made a lot of money off of it. So maybe we should
Really?
be artists, Zach. Just we
Yeah.
could just say
We-
it was a tough struggle. Put a blue
We're
dot
in the
on it.
wrong.
Yeah.
We're in the wrong business, Claude.
Yes.
We should have become dot painters.
Yeah. I'm gonna harvest this sugarcane too while we're here, so it keeps growing because it's already at max height.
Nice.
And then we're gonna go up and make that satellite, which I should have probably grabbed the satellite before I left. But what we need to grab, Zach, is you need to grab a whole bunch of sand. There should be
Whole
some.
bunch of sand.
There should be some in the chest, but I'm gonna need at least like 200, and you're gonna need at least 200.
100. That
Yeah.
seems a little overkill.
Just because you don't want to get up there and then not have enough.
Microphone muted.
I didn't see your comments, Simon. I see something about you saying about Canada, but I don't know what you mean by that. Like right now it's 9 p.m. In Chicago.
Microphone activated.
Yeah, but we're gonna need a lot of sand. A lot of sand.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm
I
working
got
on the sand.
23, which is nothing.
All right, I got 50.
Okay, that was fast. Yeah, I'm not sure how many we need. I'm gonna grab the satellite real quick, and then we're gonna go
Okay,
up.
all right, all right.
Or well, obviously, I somewhere in one of these chests, Zach, there is enough somewhere for at least me. So you don't have to grab some for me, at least. I know that for a fact, but it's not by my house. But yeah, there's a little bit of blue carpets up here, and then if you ever want to put carpets inside your house too, that's always something to think about.
Oh, that's nice.
And those
I
aren't too
don't exactly know how to do that.
Yeah, there's two pieces of wool that are the exact same color, and then you can put them next to each other, and then you can get yourself a piece of carpet, or two pieces of carpet actually. No, three pieces. Sorry, if I can ever think. But yeah, they're really really nice to have. Well, I usually don't put them in my house, but they are like definitely a filler if you need something in your build, because I don't know how big your build's gonna be. 6 million blocks. God, I don't know why. Every time I ever join a world, people like have these really big ideas, which I'm very proud of, guys. But you guys can't come onto like a creative world that you don't own, make a really big box that is empty, and then expect somebody else to fill it in without a permit. I'm not saying that I know something like this, but it might not be there tomorrow.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Microphone muted.
It was a stupid one. What do you mean? There's no stupid questions here, mate. There's no stupid questions here. If you want to know something, just let me know, man. I'm pretty opening to answering questions. But I appreciate you being here, Simon, because like right now in England, or no, you're in Dumpling. Why am I an idiot? Isn't it like 2 in the morning, mate? Like, shouldn't you be going to bed? Like, I don't want you to get in trouble by your parents. I do not want you to get
All
in
right, I'm
trouble.
back.
Microphone
Okay.
activated.
Hello.
Yeah, I was had to go blow my nose.
Okay.
No one wants to see me sneeze on camera.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, these crops are growing really fast. Faster than I thought. And I didn't even, like, do anything. Like, for real, though. We got a lot of food. And we're gonna have a really big potato fields now. And we can make the potato fields not look square. I just made them look square because I was just really lazy on time. I was like, this is the cheapest and the most efficient thing we can make. Let's, get some food. Okay, I have a bunch of food as well. So, let me find my sand and let me go up to the top. Or I'll wait for you. And we don't have to we don't have to dig the sand out. We just gotta place it down and then we'll put a torch at the bottom. I'll let you do your column. Yes?
I don't have enough sand. I don't have enough sand. Wait, did you find your sand?
No. I'm about 100% sure it's in this chest here. If not, it's gonna be gone. There should be sand in the chest somewhere.
Microphone muted.
3 a.m. and my mom is on holiday in Galway and my sister can't sleep. Oof.
My shovel broke, and so I had to make another shovel, and threw me off my rhythm.
Microphone
Yeah,
activated.
that's the worst thing about Minecraft. So today we're gonna try to
When
make
your shovel breaks.
anything. Whenever you're doing something and something breaks, it is the most annoying thing in the world because you're in your groove
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Yeah.
now I don't have any iron. Now I gotta go all the way back to my house to get some. But today something that I do want to get done too is get this enchantment table done. So we can.
Oh yeah. We were talking about that last stream.
So we can get ourselves at least some good enchantments on our. We need to enchant majorly right now our tools, like our diamond tools, because
Yeah.
our diamond tools have like 1,500 hits or something. With this thing, and if we get lucky and we get unbreaking on them, we can get ×3 of that pretty much. Not confirmed because Unbreaking sometimes applies and sometimes doesn't. It's more of like a chance thing, but out of like 1 out of 3, you have more likelihood of not having your thing break.
Oh, so Claude, Crash Site's in my chat.
Hello, Crash Site.
He's saying desert biome's only okay, Mesa's better, and Plains is the best.
Crashite, to be honest though, bro.
What? What? The desert biome's the best. Yeah, so we were like talking about this in the last stream, and like you would not agree with me that the desert biome is the best. But like it's so clearly the best. I mean, like it's been so awesome to build here.
It's
Especially with all this sand around. I mean, just look at all this sand.
yeah, the most I don't think I've ever done sort of any sort of builds in the sand biome. That's why I'm kind of
Ever?
like I don't
You've never done it ever?
I'm pretty sure I might have done it before. I might have, but I don't recall. It's not like something like you might have done something like like you might have rode your bike, to a train track and like jumped right before the train came. By the way, guys, don't do that. I'm just saying.
Wait, what?
That's a joke, but I'm saying like it's something you might have done before, but you don't know if you remember. It's nothing that memorable. No, we did not do that. I don't know why I came up with that analogy. We were at the train tracks before, and we
I have 200 blocks. I have 200 blocks.
Okay, that should be definitely enough. So did you count in your head, or did you do the 64 plus 64 plus 64, or?
But wait a second. Wait a second.
I have
Did
bets
you
here.
actually go to the train tracks? Like that was a crazy story.
No.
Was that like
Microphone
actual?
muted.
See you, Jeffrey.
Microphone activated.
No. No.
Okay.
That would be really stupid. But no, we went to the train tracks before, and there was a train that went by. But my friends, like, so we were big into BMXing, especially like freshman, sophomore year of high school. Because like I didn't know.
Bikes?
Yeah. So like just like they're like the street bikes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like terribly, but like so the train was there and it was going, and it was a freight train, of course. Whenever you're trying to get to your house quickly, it's always something.
Yeah.
So we were riding, so we were just waiting, and I pulled out my camera. And I was like, all right, do a trick. So the train was going by, and so my friend jumped off this like with his bike. He jumped like 20 feet from like 15 steps over the railing, down like not down the steps because he was kind of like going diagonal, and like he almost hit a car, but that's what I remember. That's why I kind of brought up that analogy.
Gosh.
But it was
BMX bikes are fun.
yes. Be careful, guys, on what you're doing. You don't want to do anything stupid. But yes, yeah, they are really fun. Like because either way, you're like, to be honest with you, if you're just like, because I don't think anybody here, I don't know how big into fitness you are, Zach, but you look really thin. So I'm pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
prob-
I'm pretty big into fitness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the dude that would go and bike like 16 miles a day, just from seeing you the first time. I don't know if this is true or
No.
not, but
No,
you're really in shape from just your like
that's a little.
torso
That's a little
up.
too. That's a little too crazy. That's a little too long distance for me.
So like we're gonna go up. So I'm gonna start here, and you're gonna start here. I'm gonna give you some extra blocks just in
all right.
case.
No. I have enough. I have enough.
Okay.
I'm a good counter, Claude.
Do you have any
wait,
other
wait.
blocks other than sand?
Wait.
Just
Don't
in
I need a
case?
bucket of water? I think I need a bucket of water.
I'm gonna place the bucket of water here. So when we get down,
For both of us?
yeah, when we get down, just jump in the water. Just,
Okay, wait. Let me test this. Let me test it from here.
Yeah, that'll
All
give you
right.
that'll give you a heart of damage if you.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So whenever you're
I think I
playing
can do
Minecraft,
this.
jump
So,
into water.
So from all the way up there in the sky, I can jump down and I won't die.
Yeah, that's very unrealistic because even in real life, if you jump from that height into water, you would die. That's because you know how.
Into this little square of water.
Yeah, because like, look, this is not even like this is 3 feet deep. You're not supposed to dive. Everyone knows
Yeah.
the rule. You're not supposed to dive more than you're not supposed to dive in water that's not bigger than 6
From
feet.
one bucket full of water.
Yeah, that would if that was real life, we would we probably might We probably would die, to be honest, at this height, because we're gonna go put a satellite in the atmosphere. So I'm pretty sure we would. In real life, you do not actually want to jump in water. That's the thing. In real life, you do not want to jump in water. If you run on a block, Zach, just press the middle mouse button, and then it's gonna automatically grab the next stack of sand in your inventory. So if you run out of sand in your hand, just press the middle mouse button. So like the scroll wheel. Push in the
that is a pro gamer tip right there.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I didn't know you could do that.
You could do that in creative mode to grab any block that you're looking at, but in here it is going to grab from your inventory from left to right on the top. So it doesn't grab the biggest stack, but it'll grab from left to right. So yeah, that is definitely something will save you a bunch of time as long as you have the blocks, you can get them. No, you can't in survival mode. You can't just grab whatever.
Oh my gosh, we are going very high.
Yeah.
Claude.
Do you have enough blocks?
I didn't tell you. I'm
3 hours
kind of
from now?
scared of heights.
Microphone activated.
All right.
And this is like freaking me out right now. Like this is insane. Like we can see the entire desert biome below us.
Yeah, we gotta go. Oh no, we're here.
We're here.
Microphone muted.
What's up, Good Gaming?
Oh my goodness.
Microphone
We made
activated.
it. I'm shaking a little bit. I'm shaking.
Yeah, to be honest, in real life, if I was on a pillar like this, I would be pretty scared as well.
Yeah, a pillar of sand.
Oh, a pillar
with
of
a bucket
sand
of
with the
water
wind.
down
With the
below.
wind. I don't know if you have clouds on. I don't have clouds on. But if you had clouds on, you could probably see the clouds going through our blocks at this point. So what we got to do here is we just got to break these blocks here. And I'm going to construct the satellite because I have all the resources on me.
All right.
I'm going to make some sandstone blocks out of the sand so I don't fall to my death.
But I'm so nervous.
And I'm going to go like that. I'll give myself 11 blocks. That should be enough. Am I watching the Rugby World Cup? No. Zach, are you watching the Rugby World Cup? I wish.
I'm watching my stream.
I wish America had like more of a promotion for like this rugby thing because like rugby is really cool, and the only time I could watch it was when the Australian leagues play. That's before I knew Good Gaming. I knew a couple Australians before, but that was the first time. But yeah, like the Australian leagues had like these really big really big circle stadiums.
Yeah.
And they're really nice. All right, the satellite's the satellite is
Oh my
the
gosh.
satellite is completed. It's a little
We
bit
have a
off.
satellite
It's a little bit
above our
off from down
spaceport. That
there,
is so cool.
but I don't know
Wait,
if-
what?
It's not exactly symmetrical from down there. I don't know if you're gonna have a heart attack from that, but
Oh no, I won't.
okay, because I don't think anybody's gonna really look up. All right, so what we're gonna do, Zach, is all you're gonna do is you're gonna go like this from the corner of your block on the inside, like where I'm standing. Hold Shift, and then you're just gonna let go of Shift, and you're gonna go straight for the water. And once we're down there, we're gonna put down a torch when I remove the water, and then all the sand's gonna fall, and it's gonna look really cool. Are you ready?
My God.
You want to look at the satellite one more time before we never come back up here ever again?
Okay. All right.
All right.
You go first.
One in doubt,
You
eat.
go first. Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Claude, no.
Oop! I'm sorry. I grabbed the water.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a rush. Oh my gosh.
Before we do anything, do you have a piston and a sticky piston on you and some slime blocks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep,
I just want to make sure. I'm gonna just throw those items in these chests so we don't lose them. Cause
that's a good idea.
Hudson says really big
Good
circle
idea.
stadiums. Yeah, I don't care for the triangle stadiums. Zach nervously laughing. Jeffrey says. Okay, so you have a torch right?
Yep.
Okay, so they're back in the OG days when somebody figured this out. This was revolutionary. It still is revolutionary, but you can put a slab or a torch underneath here. That's like the most common one to use. but you're gonna break the
Okay.
block and instantly put down a torch. And if it doesn't fall, because sometimes you replace it way too fast, so it doesn't fall, then you can just break the block above it, and then we're gonna have it go down. All right? I don't know if that makes any sense. Just do it with your hand,
No,
'cause-
I'm.
because you can hit the sand with your hand
Oh shoot.
like this.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's wild.
Do yours. Get them
Right,
going
right,
at the
right.
same time. Yes! Look at that!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes. And the satellite is up there. To be honest with you, I can't really see it, even with my Optifine zoom mod.
I can see it. You can't see it?
No, I could see it. I should have probably built it a little bit more circly.
It looks like no, it looks good. It looks like a satellite is up there.
How does it look when we get farther? When we get farther away, we'll look. But if you go to options, press, change your FOV down, you could zoom
Yeah.
in. That's the equivalent to the mod. But the mod, you just press C, which I still got to send you the link to it. It's not too hard. All you got to do is just drop it in like a certain folder, and then you're done. It's one of the most common things you do. Dang, I lost my top 5 spot on PUBG, Crypsa says. And Jeffrey says, will you launch another rocket? Won't it hit the satellite, Zach?
Oh shoot. Didn't think about that. We'll have to build another launch pad.
Yeah, it might hit that, but we can always move the satellite around too. It's not that big of a build. And it doesn't really require too much work either, because we already have the sand, and we're not losing durability by getting more sand and stuff. Like, we could have obviously went down and dug it down, but you would have wasted durability on your shovel, so you would have probably broke it halfway down.
Yeah, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave 2 beds here. I'm going to leave 2 brown beds, like the pollution from the gasoline going off.
How did you get so many beds?
'Cause-
Like you have like
oh,
a million beds.
So right before the stream started, for people that were wondering, like, how the heck did I get this? I spent about 30 seconds of creative mode making that, and then I just sheared a whole bunch of sheep, and there's 2 blue sheep and 2 black sheep for anybody that was curious, and a bunch of white sheep as well, and 2 brown sheep too, because we already had those. But I think I returned the brown sheep and the black sheep because, to be honest with you, like, I don't use brown wool at all, ever, personally. But if anybody else uses it, we can always make it. Or Zach needs it, we can make him back. It's not that hard. It's more
Yeah.
efficient, Zach, to dye the sheep the color because they'll regrow back blue or
Yeah.
whatever. If you dye the wool itself, obviously you're wasting a piece of dye on the wool. So
Yeah.
the ideal is to have just sheeps everywhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Microphone
That's
muted.
some smart thinking.
There are
right there.
cricket ground. Ooh, nice.
Microphone activated.
Jeffrey said that was so satisfying. But yes. All right. So you ready for? Oh, here's some more carrots too, because I don't know how much food you have.
Oh, I have a ton of carrots now.
Okay. Well, there's some more because I hate carrots. Not in real life. I hate carrots here. But we can make these things called golden carrots, which are a little bit better than potatoes. Golden
Yeah.
carrots are one of the best things you can eat in the game that you can hold. But to be honest with you, golden carrots are kind of expensive. So if we have a gold farm, we might be able to, obviously get some more. Oh, if you want to look around now and see what the satellite looks like, it looks actually not that bad. I should have probably done
It looks pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, you might have to turn your FOV up to like zoom in a little bit.
Oh, I can see it. It's like right there. I don't know if my stream can see it, but I can see it. Depends on the resolution of your device. I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, right. Yeah. Always see a movie in the movie theater. Don't watch it on the TV. That's how they shot it. I don't know with with your movies. Did you guys obviously you guys had the intent of shooting it on TV? So did you guys like review it on like monitors and stuff like that?
Yeah. No, we made it specifically for TV.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't
It
know.
was a whole different thing.
Okay, that makes sense. Have I already seen Pokemon? I hate Pokemon, TBH.
Really? You hate Pokemon?
Everyone always liked it growing up, and I never liked it. I never
Really?
got into it.
Oh my goodness! I think we have our first YouTube scandal from Claude from Chicago.
I did play Pokemon Go,
You
which was
don't
really
like
fun.
Pokemon? You don't have like a favorite Pokemon or anything?
I guess my favorite Pokemon would be, just to be basic, would be oh, I like to say this because everyone gets really triggered usually. Magikarp. Magikarp, the best Pokemon of all time.
Magikarp. This is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Microphone muted.
Yeah, sorry Hudson about the microphone muted.
No, I'm not a
and
huge.
as
I'm not
well,
a huge
I might have
Pokemon
not
fan
changed my
either,
settings
but...
back, Crip, so I'm not sure.
At least my
Microphone
favorite
activated.
isn't Magikarp.
Magikarp's cool though. I saw a whole analysis.
No,
I saw a whole
no, not at
analysis
all.
video. So Magikarp's Magikarp's like ability is, which is like Magikarp only has like one ability, if I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Pokemon people are probably gonna call me out. Magikarp can obviously turn into that big water thing, but that big water thing is garbage. But Magikarp himself can jump over mountains, it says on his card. And if you're by the
What?
water and there's a mountain next to it, Magikarp can jump over the mountain and kill somebody instantly. So
What?
it's really dope. But that's why people don't go towards the water when they do these battles usually. Because
I didn't
obviously,
know Magikarp could do that.
yeah, I watched a whole, I think it was probably Game Theory. I think Game Theory made that video, or somebody along the same lines. I remember watching that video, and that's instantly when people ask me what my favorite Pokemon, that's my go-to. Because he's a god.
Claude, I'm trying to make a bucket, and I made a cauldron instead.
Microphone
What am I doing
muted.
wrong?
You can if you go to bed, PvP, go to bed.
Microphone activated.
It's 3. Make it like a V. It's 3. A cauldron is 5, I think. Or something. I don't know. I don't really make cauldrons like that, but it's 3 iron.
Oh, it's 3.
Yeah, like
oh,
a V.
I got it.
And if
I
you
got it,
ever
I got
need
it,
to
I
make
got it.
wood bowls, you can make them that way too. Or a pot. You can make some pot in this game.
What's a cauldron used for?
To be honest with you, cauldrons aren't too useful for doing stuff. And
I
unless
use
you're
it like a bucket?
yeah, like cauldrons are, there's a big push. So cauldrons can be used for redstone now because they give out an output due to the water inside of it. So for example, if you put a cauldron down and you put water inside of it, it gives out a signal, and if you remove water, it gives out a different signal. And you can remove it 3 times, like with little bottles, glass bottles, which you could also do with 3 glass too. And that
All right,
pattern.
Claude, look
But
at this.
Long story short, cauldrons are really more of a detail block than an actual use.
Microphone muted.
We're gonna go try to another though, PvP. Oh god, he's gonna break all my torches.
Gosh, I can't put this
Yeah,
down.
Pokemon is kind of garbage. TBH.
I tried to put the
You're
water
not an
down on top of
outcast.
you, but you keep jumping around.
Microphone activated.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up
He-
here.
This is the benefit of living in the desert biome. Is you could have water fights. Look at this.
Water fights. Wouldn't you want to jump in the water because we're always on fire from the sun's heat, sun's rays? The only problem. So okay, just before you start placing this water down everywhere, I didn't strategically place all these torches down. I've been kind of randomly putting them down so nothing could limit the spawn chance. But water
Yeah.
can remove torches, and if we were doing some grass cutting later, like in a big plains biome,
Yeah.
water is the best lawnmower because it'll just like break all the blocks. So if we go over here, we can try
Really?
that out
Oh,
real
that's
quick.
awesome.
So,
that's
like-
awesome.
Because obviously you don't want all these weeds everywhere, this tall grass. But if we go in a
Yeah,
flat,
that grass is so annoying because like when you like try to build something, it's like it's ugly with like all the weeds everywhere.
yeah, place one down here. Okay, yeah. The only problem here is the water's trying to go keep its life alive. But look down here. You see how it's going away?
Yeah.
So water will try to find the nearest place to keep going down. But if you're in a big flat plain biome, like yeah, place it down here by the tall grass. Look at that.
Ooh, that's pretty fancy.
So so slowly but surely you can cut a lot of grass. You can obviously regrow the grass with bone meal, or we can get silk touch and move it around. But most of the time, I don't know if you keep
Who would
your
want? Who would want to do
yeah,
that?
I don't know if you. I don't know if you. I don't know if you keep your grass. Oh, do you have grass in New Mexico? That's the real question. Do you have grass, or is it just a
Yeah,
sand
it's so
backyard?
no. I mean, I mean, we have like golf courses and stuff, and they like water the grass.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to fight to keep the grass alive.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
it's so funny. Like I'll go to some place like last time when I went to Chicago, it was so weird to like look around and see that grass just grows normally by
Yeah.
itself without you doing anything.
Yeah, it just grows.
That's such a strange concept to me.
Like sometimes we'll have to water it during the drought, or if you're putting down new grass, because we had a pool in our backyard, and my dad
Yeah.
we got rid of it. So like my dad hired these guys to go put some more grass in because we were gonna do it ourselves. But thank God we didn't. We took down the majority of we took down the pool ourselves, but putting the grass in we didn't. Because you have all those rocks and you got the big plastic things underneath it or whatever to keep the rocks in place and the sand. Okay, but long story short, yeah, he paid a guy to do that. And it was really fun. But long story short, we got to keep that grass watered like every day because if not, it's gonna die because it's like that new sod or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, nonetheless, it is.
Oh,
it
you
is
got
really
you got
nice.
the fancy grass.
Yeah, it's like it's weird because our backyard is like the one big circle where the pool used to be is this bright green because that's like it's getting all this water
Yeah.
and it's some different type of grass. Okay, do you need another pickaxe before we go to another? Probably, I'll make you one.
Oh, we're going to the Nether?
Yeah, do you want to get your blocks or do you want to do something?
Oh. Well, should we pick where the houses are going to go?
Oh, to be honest though, here's some more pickaxes while we're here. Because I don't
Oh,
want
wow,
to build them
nice.
anymore. And I also got rid of that dirt block because that was really annoying me because I don't want to keep jumping behind the sign to grab the stuff. Also, we have 2 beds. We have 2 green beds at Zach's house. We have 2 white beds at my house. And we have 2 brown beds at the launch site. I didn't do that on purpose. It just came out to be that way. AJ says he got some high grass in Washington.
Yeah, Washington does have a lot of grass.
Don't get me wrong, Zach. The problem is with the grass, you gotta maintain it at least every week.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of
Yeah.
that at least take you. Well, my backyard ain't that big, obviously, but there are some people with some big backyards. Like mine is kind of small. You could probably come out there and like look, and then you're like, all right, this is like 600 square feet, which it's not. But it's I don't. Maybe it is 600 square feet. It's not that big. But nonetheless, let's take a nap real quick before we pick out this location. But yeah, so like, do you have sand in your backyard, or like, how does that work? Like, or do you fight the grass?
Well, no, I mean the whole thing in New Mexico is like xeriscape is very popular, which basically just means like keep it looking like the desert landscape. So it's just most people's yards look like the desert kind of,
Okay, so that's really cool.
which I like because it's really easy to maintain. You basically don't do anything. No yard work.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the nice thing about it.
Yeah, just leave it out there, and you're like, look, I cut my grass today. Hudson says there's companies that spread chemicals on your lawn to make it grow thicker like carpet. Okay. Claude, do you actually mow your own grass? Not the front yard. My dad gives these Hispanic gentlemen. Like I think it's $5. They do it really quick. Like the front yard is like there's like 0 grass, but they'll jump out and they'll trim the bushes. They'll weed whack and then they'll run over it with the driving lawnmower every week. So it's not that bad. Obviously, I could probably cut it myself, but he's like, you know what? My dad's like, it's like the front of the house. We should probably make it
So
look
I'm
nicer.
thinking it'd be nice if to like builds up here. What do you think? Like, I mean, I think we should like flatten this a little bit, like flatten it out.
Oh, there's always
But,
terraforming involved. Yes. You want to build your house here?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, we could do that.
Fairly flat.
So we could trim this
Well,
level.
it's close to the water. It's close to my other little house over here. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is pretty.
Ooh.
Could you build up here too?
Um, I'll probably build on the other side of the river. I don't feel like. I don't feel like.
Do you, wait, not think the desert biome is the best biome in Minecraft? You're like refusing to build your house in the desert.
Well, well.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. You can just be that way.
I'll help you clear it out, though. I want the first thing for me to build in a desert is something that I actually kind of plan out.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay. All right.
Wandering trader.
All right. Where?
Right over here. He doesn't have anything good except for gunpowder, but we're not at that point
Oh.
where we need that.
Kill him.
And there's a sea pick. Oh, when your friend pulls out the knife to start stabbing them, and you don't want him to go to jail, you don't want any snitches, so you help him murder an innocent person. All right. No one's seen anything. No one's seen anything. Yes, I do own a lawnmower, and I do cut my back grass, Hudson. In the backyard, at least, not the front. I know you can hear that too, Zach. But I don't know if you. I don't think moving to Chicago or to a place where there's grass that there is a. There's not really a. Like, to be honest with you, it kind of looks nice, but it's also grass. Like, do you do anything special with grass? I don't know. It looks nice, I guess. But I would like to have, like, that New Mexico backyard like you was talking about. Where you kind of just, not do anything. Like, just a one backyard. That would probably go against the city code. Just one backyard is just this bright yellow.
Oh, by the way, can we talk about Minecraft with subs really quick?
Yes.
So, congratulations are in order for you.
Oh, don't
for
congratulate.
reaching
No. Stop.
500 subscribers. What?
We're a little bit behind. Right when the stream ended, when I checked yesterday, I was at 488. And
What?
I'm back at 492 already. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was like,
What?
don't congratulate
You
you.
lost subscribers?
I always
All right, that's it. That's it. Everybody subscribe right now to Claude from Chicago. How did that happen?
It always happens like that because people.
Oh, it was so exciting.
Yeah,
like the stream is going on and like you hit the 500 subscribers and everyone in your chat lost their mind.
Yeah. By the way, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then bleeped out name or letter or word, which I don't know, is your 500 subs. Yeah. Yeah, I ended yesterday with 512, and when I checked back like about an hour later, I was at 488. So somebody at least subbed off stream. So thank you guys. But yeah, we're back. Some people are just jerks. Yeah, that's why I said right when I said I'm gonna toot my own horn for getting there for after an hour, I knew something like that was gonna happen. But it's not a bad day. I only lost 25 subscribers. which the YouTube analytics don't. So like for example, Zach, if somebody subscribes to your stream and then unsubscribes before the stream's over, or within an hour, or until your video is done rendering, because you know how a live stream is done and then it takes a little bit for it to render.
Yeah.
It won't count those subs as losses because obviously if you lost a bunch of subs like that, YouTube promotes your channel differently because they're like, wow, a lot of people are unsubscribing from this dude. It's not obviously a dude sitting there, but that's how the algorithm works or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thankfully they did it. Like, it's like I was like, I left. I'm gonna watch the game. I sat down to watch the rest of the Packers game, like which was only 5 minutes, and then I looked and I was like, I thought I ended with 512. And I looked at my stream, and then I refreshed the page, and I was like, I thought I ended with 5, and then I was at 490. I was like, okay. It's like the game was over 5 minutes later. It's like, okay, but yeah, don't toot your own horn ever, guys. Because you'll have bad luck like me. Don't have bad luck like me. I'm sorry this isn't the most exciting, guys, but we're clearing out sand for Zach's plays.
What are you talking about? This is super exciting.
I think that's about 5% of all of his subs. That's what Jeffrey says. Zach could give me a real percentage. I'm pretty fortunate to not have too many problems, but a few nasty comments. I got strong filters, and all the comments have been reviewed first by me. Oh dang, Hudson, you're going in on that. Like, I don't know how much filters you have, Zach. Like, I see now that you have moderators.
You don't have to make it that. You don't have to go that far down, Claude. I think far down. Like, look at this. Like, this should be like. Oh yeah. Well, maybe we.
Because if we clear this out, then you have this big flat piece of land over here.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, no, you are doing the right thing.
We gotta delete a couple of pieces of sandstone
Yeah,
too.
I
But...
should just like not question you whenever you're doing stuff.
No, you're good. You're the boss, bro. I'm here to.
Apparently not.
This is more of Zach Craft than Claude Craft. I'm here to help you with the stay sport. Pretend this is a solar survival, but Claude's just here, making Zach go 1 extra hour. Because if he was doing this by himself, hour streams. I love how you have the hour streams. Because like I always go back and watch them.
Yeah.
Like I don't. It's definitely hard to go back and watch a 6-hour stream.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, halfway through, in the beginning, I'll be really happy, and then halfway through, I'm just not saying too much because I'm very triggered for some reason. I always get triggered about something. Claude is very optimistic. Thank you, Jeffrey.
I think I would do longer streams if I had more time. I don't have time for.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
stream,
you
know?
you're the boss, bro. Like you got money, you got all this other stuff you gotta worry about. You gotta take care of your house. You gotta pay your water bill. You got all that other stuff. So don't worry. I like your streams. And by the way, what is that mod that you have installed that lets you see what jobs people are asking for in City Skylines?
So all my mods, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but all my mods are in my description. There's just like a list.
I seen
all
those.
the
I just
mods.
didn't know because like I didn't know if you knew off the top of your head. I'll go and figure it out later. But yeah, I was like, because one of those, like the one where you said like, oh, I need.
Yeah.
People
that's-
want this. That's what
the
you
most
need.
useful mod, I think. Of all the mods I'm using, that one is the.
Yeah. Usually I just look at the education. Like Hudson would know this, and Cripsa, because they see me play before on like the other channel. When it was pretty much your channel, but with my name. But but it was what was it? Oh yeah, but long story short, like, see, I don't understand. Like, you can build grammar schools nowhere near your poor counties, but these people still end up going to school.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
What I can't figure out is I can't figure out the college stuff, like because like it's my college is benefiting like citizens that are really far away, but the citizens that are really close aren't going to college, and there's like a huge college demand, and it's just like.
That's what I'm saying.
And like people aren't go if there's a demand for college, just go to the college. Like
it's the only place. It's the only education you're gonna get other than. I think what I think is so like for example, if everyone in a certain area gets educated for grammar school, then they're gonna go. Here's some beds. Everyone gets educated for grammar school. And then, like, the next nearest place, even if it's not in its range, you'll still get the benefit of going to that grammar school. Because obviously everyone has graduated from the other one. But I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I don't know. I don't know how. I haven't done that college DLC, like, in-depthly like you have yet. Which I'm going to call it depth, because it's more in-depth than I have.
it's very tough unless you have a really big city.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting to make, like just have a huge demand of people and just get. I'm just gonna delete all my other universities and just force people to go there. I got 111 subs, but I make a video thanking everyone, and then the next day I lose 6 subscribers. Hudson says, "Oof, that's the worst, man." That's why if I ever did some sort of big special like that, I would wait at least like a couple weeks after we hit a goal. Like personally, like that wasn't a bad idea. I don't know why that's just so annoying. I don't know why people like unsub or what. I don't know. Like I unsub when I sub to somebody, I usually say sub to them for a really long time usually. Unless I don't like their content anymore, which it's very sad whenever I unsubscribe from somebody because I think about it and like, damn, he had these really nice series, but he's not playing. Like for a fact, because I know a lot of you guys play like City Skylines, so go watch Zach to get your fix. Because I don't play it like that anymore, which I really love to play it, but I don't play it like that anymore. I don't know why. It's a really fun game. I don't know why I don't play it like that, but go sub to him for the fix, the City Skylines fix, or the Skyrim fix. I would love to play Skyrim one day, but I don't think I will. I feel like that's more of a personal adventure for me, not a public one. Because if you see me screaming already on Fallout, which has guns, how much you're gonna see me screaming on Sky? Maybe one day I'll jump on Zach's stream and play with him. We'll see. Maybe one day. Zach's playing his thing and like, hello, just don't even tell you, and I just run up to you. Zach, you're like fighting this guy, I just run up to you. Hello, I'm here. Creators can choose to be royalty free if that's what they choose. To be honest, I don't believe you. Jeffrey says, I'm sorry, should I mute my mic? I'm just kind of reading like general comments
you're
out.
good. You're good.
Just so like you know what's going on. All right, Hudson says, I haven't played City Skylines 2. Have those problems not ever going to another one of those videos. I'm not ever going to one of those videos. Why aren't you going back to City Skylines? Like, because I know you were a real big guy on that. Zach needs help. Zach, I love it how you installed the movement mod after so long of you saying you're not going to install in any mods. Yeah. And then you install it, use it like a couple times, and then you say no. God, that bridge that one day, like I was like rolling over in my grave. I was like, please just grab it with the movement mod and just bend it, please. Just grab it and just yeets it in there. I understand your concept though. If it's not supposed to do it in vanilla, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Yeah. Which does make sense because I use a lot of Road Anarchy, and if you don't pay attention to Road Anarchy, you could really mess up your roads. You could really mess them up.
And I'm sure you've seen, like, you watched very many City Skylines streamers, and I watch a lot of them. Like, a bunch of them, I don't know what that is, break their cities.
Activated.
Like, a bunch of them, like, all of a sudden, like, their city will just stop working. And that happens a lot of times because you use too many mods. Or, like, you'll just use Move It just one too many times, and it breaks your city.
Oh, I didn't know that. That probably makes sense why I had so many problems in my other worlds. That makes sense.
No, that's because that's because you built dams.
Oh, to be honest though, yeah, like we're gonna go to the Nether real quick. You don't have any diamonds on you. We're gonna just start mining blocks there for you.
Oh, let me do a quick count of what I have.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I have 6 stacks of netherrack. So I need like muted. 2 more stacks of netherrack.
And you need some quartz, and I'm gonna need some quartz too. So we'll mine a bunch of those.
Where did bricks go? I thought I had bricks. I had bricks.
I'm never gonna do one of those sub milestones. I think you should do a sub milestone once you get to a big one, right, Zach? I don't know if you did a sub milestone. I thought you did an milestone. You did a 100. You did a
100 movie. Subscriber milestone.
You did that movie. That's what I'm calling it. Or would that be defined as a documentary?
No, that was a full-on movie.
That's what I thought. I view City Skylines as a game that is essentially broken and needs mods to make the game that you want it to play. That's what Hudson believes.
Oh my goodness.
That's what
Hudson.
I'm saying, Hudson, though. Yeah, I know what
you gotta enjoy the beauty of the vanilla game.
because most of the mods like Move It and Road Anarchy get updated pretty quickly, as well as Prop Anarchy and a couple of them. But some mods don't get updated at all, which is very sad.
Yeah.
Same thing with
Yeah, you
old
gotta be
texture
careful.
packs and Minecraft. Like, for example, I have this Optifine mod, which I could show you how to install. I'll send you a video. It's pretty easy, where you could just press C and you can zoom in, and it's not mod. It's just pretty much simulating that FOV without you like obviously going through your settings and doing it. Which if you like doing that, that's fine. But there's a mod where you can just like zoom in really quickly and just press C. That's the only thing, and then you can get shaders too if you wanted. But to be honest with you, shaders are pretty nasty. Sorry at everyone that likes shaders. Shaders make it look like it's real life, like City Skylines kind of feel. You know how like the sun goes down and like that sort of thing. Our
Microphone muted.
RLC Craft is a Java mod where a lot of people say it's the hardest mod pack. All right, you see how hard I'm having of doing. You see how hard it is.
Oh my goodness.
Vanilla?
Quad.
Microphone activated.
All right, so you have two
Ah!
options. You can take your sword out and you can hit those fireballs back with your sword. You can hit it
Running,
back.
is running away an option?
Oh, running away is an option. Yes.
Lava! Lava! Ah,
Run, run, run.
This is turning into a disaster.
You're the one that wants to build your house in the Nether.
Yikes.
So, oh, he just disappeared. All right, I guess so.
Yeah, there's lava like right over here.
But yeah, you could hit it back.
Box it in?
You could hit it. Yeah, I boxed it in. You can hit it back with You can hit it back with anything, but everyone uses their sword, and everyone forgets you can hit it back with your hands and all that other stuff too. And everyone gets really triggered when I do that because it works.
Gosh, so is there, if there's,
You
is
just
there
gotta
like
you gotta
is
you gotta time it correctly.
there just like lava running through these rocks? I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
like,
you gotta be really careful. So in the Nether, the lava will move as fast as the water. So and water doesn't work in the Nether. So yeah, you just gotta be careful.
oh, well, what happens if I have this water bucket?
It'll evaporate. If you want to place it down, you can. But it'll evaporate instantly. 0 deaths? So far, it's been 0 deaths. Okay, this cavern, I almost mined this glowstone, and I almost just fell straight to my death. Alright, I'm gonna get some water, so Zach's gonna protect me real quick. It's really
Water?
hot. Really hot. You can keep mining, I'll be fine.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, I will protect you, Claude.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. I have 24 quartz as well. I'm gonna need to get some more. So just follow the
All right,
torches back.
I have enough nether rack. So
Okay.
to find where we were at before with those bricks.
Yeah, just come back to the portal. If we go on the other side over here, there's
Oh shoot!
yeah, fire hot.
Yeah, I guess I should not have walked through the fire. That probably wasn't a good idea.
I know you're good. You're good. You have enough health. You at a certain point in Minecraft, this is how a lot of people die, including myself. You're like, you know, I could take some of that damage because there's no point. It's the easiest way to do it. And by the way, Zach, that guy that I showed you that video of, iBox Toy Cat, he completed
Yeah.
playing Minecraft without taking a single bit of damage.
What?
Yes, so that means no
How is
fall
that
damage.
possible?
No, if he got shot once, he died. How is that possible? Determination. I seen somebody else. I seen somebody else that you should watch, Zach.
Who?
He does swear a little bit, but I know because you play Skyrim. He does a lot of
Yeah.
Fallout things, but Skyrim, he did what? He completed Skyrim with only using a fork.
What?
Yes. He beat Sky. Sorry for spoiling it to you. The title says, "Can you beat Skyrim with using a fork?" Yes. Any game you could do anything you want, especially like these free roam games, because, like, you know, it's possible. It's just gonna be how hard is it gonna be? But yeah, I see the guy. Yeah, he beat it with a fork, only using a fork.
Question for you on this quartz. I don't know how the quartz works. Like, how do you turn these quartz into a block?
So you need 4 pieces of quartz to make a regular quart block. But you can make a couple other things, so don't make any quart blocks now. Well, you might need to. It doesn't matter.
I just made one.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna get ourselves a stone cutter today too. And with a stone cutter, you're gonna obviously need a quart block, but you could put a piece of quart inside of the stone cutter, and you can make yourself chiseled quartz. You can make yourself smooth quartz. You can make quartz stairs. You can make quartz slabs. I would recommend you to only use the stone cutter when you're making those blocks, because if you make stairs in the regular crafting bench, you need 6 stairs to make 4.
Yeah.
Or you need 6 blocks to make 4, and in a stone cutter, you only need 1 for 1. And then you can make pillars,
I need
and you
lot
can do
more,
other things.
I need to make a lot more quartz then. I need like 2 stacks.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to make one of those today, too. And then you could obviously do that with stone as well. That's what I recommend. But yeah, it'll save you a lot of time. You can make slabs all you want in the crafting table. Just don't make anything else other than slabs. All
right, so back to Minecraft with subs.
Yes.
So, it is very exciting that the vote is going on.
Yeah, did you vote?
I did vote.
If you haven't voted, there's a whole sub tab in there. And by the way, you guys can comment your propaganda or your policies in there too.
Yeah, did you go all you guys in chat, did you vote yet?
I know AJ did. I know AJ said he did.
I find the whole thing very exciting.
Yeah, so you know what's going on. I know a lot of the younger people don't know what's going on, but right now it's the primary vote. So for example, Good Gaming, your vote isn't in there because there's only 2 people running for that district. So there's no point of putting your vote there. But it's limiting, because you know what it is, Zach. Like, you know how you have the primaries and all that?
Yeah.
So it's going to limit down to the best 2 candidates due to popular vote. And then whoever is there wins. There's no electoral college. There is an electoral Claude, though. So there might be some readjustments. Just because you win office doesn't mean you're gonna keep it. If you start letting people build stuff that doesn't match, you can get your stuff yeeted instantly. Don't forget the shift click to go across that, like, to do this, just so you don't fall in. AJ has done his part. Even though AJ says he doesn't vote in real life, he voted for Minecraft. That is a G.
Really? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
But that's your right. You don't have to vote in any elections, but you have the right to.
Yeah, I gotta say too, like, PvP is doing a really good job on that series. How he's like helping out with everything.
Yeah, PvP is.
He's been like a real MVP on that series.
Yeah, PvP is always an MVP, man. Like, me and him will disagree on a bunch of things, but he always takes care. At the end of the day, he gets a lot of stuff done.
Yeah. Hey, where'd you go? I lost you.
Just follow the torches. Hopefully, I just don't lag off and just go fall in the lava, like it did before, pretty much. But yes, like, there's still a lot more stuff to be done. And as well, I ran around with Minecraft the subs yesterday night, as I went to bed at 9:30, thinking that I would actually fall asleep, and I didn't fall asleep till 1 o'clock, of course. Of course. So, I got back up, like, at midnight, and I redrew the boundaries of everywhere, and I made it so much more visible for everyone to see where it's at. Because Dave was making this really cool, rocket ship, but I got really triggered because he was.
Uh-oh.
Don't stand too close to the edge. He can't break these blocks underneath us. He can break nether brick, or she. But yeah, so he made this really cool rocket, but he built it right in the middle of He built it right next to the hippie zone and right across the gas station. I don't think you guys have rocket ships right next to gas stations, Zach, right? In real life?
Yeah, well,
In the middle of a house, like a normal house, like you don't have like a normal house and then like a rocket ship right next to it. So I'm sorry, Dave, for screaming at you, which I was trying not to, but I got really triggered. But I redefined the boundaries. Wait, does that make sense, or does that not make sense? About like the rocket being like right next to the housing area, or am I just overreacting?
We have a gas station at Spaceport America.
No, I mean like, do you have like well, that's true, obviously. But I mean, like, you don't have
rockets need gas too.
I mean, like, you don't have it like built like across the street where there's residential house. Like, I don't think regular.
We don't have any residential houses, so.
Yeah, like, really nice design. So I'm gonna help him rebuild it next time. But
Oh my gosh, I almost fell off the edge.
always hold shift in the nether.
So scary. This game is so scary.
Microphone
Minecraft
muted.
with subs is so fun. You have to be honest, though. Good gaming. I appreciate you playing and helping me with those roads, because oh my god, that would take forever for me to do. Thank you so much, Good Gaming, for those help, as well as everyone else. Which, by the way, Good Gaming, we're at the primary vote, so your name's not on there because there's already 2 candidates for it. So this upcoming Sunday,
what's happening?
this upcoming Sunday, you can
Oh, there's those flame guys.
there'll be the vote for you.
Shoot.
Microphone activated.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I grabbed
Oh my gosh.
I grabbed you some of these nether fences too. I don't know if you want to use those in your build, but I grabbed some of these here.
Yeah, I grabbed some of them too. Oh my gosh.
As well, Zach, look at this.
What? What is that?
To be honest with you, I've never gotten one just by pure luck.
That's crazy. What is that?
This is a wither skeleton head, which I'm going to put in the chest very, very safe when we get back. But this
wither skeleton head.
Yeah, so this wither skeleton head, like those big skeletons with like they're like the skeletons but with swords. So if we get 3 of these heads, we can spawn ourselves a wither, the big wither guy.
Yeah.
And then we can fight that guy, and then we can get ourselves a beacon. And then
oh my goodness.
And then we can obviously have a beacon set up so we can mine stuff a lot faster. That's really the main purpose of the beacon. And if you're doing the ocean monument, it'll make it really easy too. But that's something different.
Yeah.
But it's good that we have one of these now, because we only need 2 more.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, but you should put it away though. It's not Halloween yet, Claude.
Yes, that's true.
It's not Halloween. It's not our Halloween stream yet.
Yeah. Oh, right. So like these guys over here, if we get lucky, now that I know the benefit of killing them, if we get really lucky, we can get some, as well as obviously
They'll drop a wither skull. That's so crazy.
Yeah, Game Theory just dropped the video. They'll drop a stone sword sometimes. They'll drop coal, and they'll drop bones, and they'll drop the head. The heads are the most rarest. The rarest. Oh, and by the way, it looks like this fortress goes a little bit. Oh, there's another blaze thing. You got blocks? You got blocks? You got blocks?
Shoot.
We're gonna block this in. We're gonna leave the top open, so we know that's there. But there's a spawner in there, just to let you know.
Yikes.
But there's some really good loot in the Nether Fortress. So let's go try to see if we can find something.
Let's go deeper into the fortress.
Yes. There's chests in here, which there's sadly there's none. So don't get your hopes up. We got a really bad spawn. That's just a dead end that goes into a lava pool. But so long story short, Game Theory. If you haven't seen the episode, I don't know if you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it for you, Zach. I'm just gonna send you the video. And it is as in I send you the video. When I don't forget, I'll send you the video. But it explains the story about the Wither and the Ender Dragon. So it explains like what's going on. It goes like really deep. Which it is just a theory, a game theory.
Microphone muted.
What's up, Myron? Thanks for coming out to the stream. My final message is goodbye. Change the world. What do you mean? All right, see you, bro.
Microphone activated.
All right, I think we should be. I think I'm good with getting this stuff. I'm gonna see if this theory works. I'm gonna just follow these torches back to the house, Zach. Or, I'm gonna go try to see if I can find some gravel out here.
Up there?
There's gravel in the nether. I want to see if this theory thing works.
Microphone muted.
Did you not watch the Lawai today? No, I didn't. Maybe I'll watch it later. I saw the beginning of it at work, and then I had to get back to work, so but I'd seen some of it. Like the first like minute, which was nothing.
Microphone activated.
Okay, so apparently in the nether there's a bunch of gravel spawns.
Okay.
Which I'm going to try to attempt to get. But I'm gonna lead you out of here.
Goodness.
So obviously we can, so you don't die. Run! Cripsa says. Don't forget, if the gas blows this netherrack up, the railing is going to get destroyed. Not the floor. Don't forget, the floor is not going to get destroyed. But the railing would. Oh!
What?
Ooh, that was close.
So is lava an instant kill, pretty much?
It's not an instant kill, but if you jump into lava with our current armor on, it's pretty much, there's no.
Oh, you need like lava.
You need
lava
fire
protection
resistance
or something.
Yeah, fire resistance, which
That
we can
sounds
get.
good.
And there's
How do we
also
get that?
there's also potions we can drink too, which we don't need armor. So you can get this fire resistance potion. So there's these big magma cubes that'll be around everywhere that look like slimes but magmas. And if you kill them, they can drop a magma cream, and the magma cream can the magma cream itself can what's it called? The magma cream can give you a fire resistance potion when you make a potion thing, and you could take that and get yourself a fire resistance potion for 3 minutes, and then we can enchant it to 8 minutes, or upgrade it. So then you can get a lot of so you could pretty much sit in the lava for 8 minutes if you wanted to, without taking any damage. Zach will punch you into lava. Zach?
No, I won't. What are you guys
Microphone
saying?
muted.
See a PvP?
You guys are spreading rumors.
Microphone activated.
All right, yeah, there's no gravel here. That whatever I looked at was kind of a lie. There is gravel over there, so maybe I'm not digging in the right level. If you want to go back to the house, if you want to go back to the house,
I need more quartz. I don't have enough quartz.
Okay, I'm going this way.
Very dangerous.
Oh, it's gonna get even more dangerous in a couple seconds here, for me at least. For me at least.
Oh shoot! God, this is like. What are you?
I see gravel.
This is like the most treacherous pathway ever.
Yeah, that was not the best. That's not my best work.
Okay, so question about the voting again.
Okay, yeah.
So what happens if two people win for the same district?
What do you mean? Like a tie? Or you mean like the
Uh,
primary?
Oh, no. I mean, sorry. I'm not wording this correctly. So, if one person wins 2 districts,
Oh, that's fine. Depending on what
no, but how does that work? So
I
they're running 2 districts?
I originally said that somebody can't win 2 districts. I don't know if I want to stay with my term because obviously it's it's a dictatorship with a hint of democracy. The world. So I don't know if I want to go back on my word. But I'll just go by not by votes, but I'll just see what the chat says on that day. Like if it looks like a lot says this, then we'll go with that or whatever. But
Yeah. What I think is interesting is like there's not enough votes in yet because I was looking at these right before the stream. There's not enough votes where, I mean, the election, any of the one of the elections could go either way. You know, like if somebody got a whole bunch of their friends on, like they could swing the election.
don't give them ideas.
Well, it's as long as they're subs. I mean, does
Yeah,
it really matter?
Yeah, if
I
there's
mean, you have to.
there's
You can't.
there
You
yeah
can't vote unless you're a sub.
yeah the only people that can vote are subs and a part of the Discord.
Yeah, because can't you see who votes? I mean, if they're not subs, they
I'm
don't
pretty
get.
sure, yeah.
They don't count.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I could do that.
So
Yeah,
if
there
if
is
someone just got-
492 potential votes here, as
Yeah.
well.
So if someone just got all their friends to subscribe, and they all voted for them, they could swing the election.
That's true. That is true. Cripsa says essentially.
I'm being
Me versus
shady. I'm
Brady.
being all shady right now.
Yeah, Brady. To be honest with you, Brady has been winning all of these things.
Okay.
It seems like.
Claude, this is the most dangerous pathway.
Oh, I said you could go
of all
home if you
time.
want. If you want, I'm just getting this gravel.
This is a lot of gravel. Where did this come from? Holy cow!
Yeah, this is how I died that one time too. Okay, look at this thing right here.
What
This
is
is called.
this?
This is soul sand. If you look into the soul sand, what does it look like?
Nothing.
You don't see the screaming faces getting trapped inside of the soul?
What? No.
Do you not? Do these not look like faces? Come on, stand on this side. Doesn't that look
Oh,
like a
I gue-
mouth
I
and
guess
eyes?
I guess it kind of does. Is that what it's supposed to be?
Because this is hell. Don't forget. This is Minecraft's hell, the Nether. So this is
Oh, okay.
the equivalent of this. So all the damn souls are in the
So
sand.
is this really? This game is so dark.
Oh!
Holy cow! What? What?
That was magma blocks. Never mind. Those are fine to almost walk on.
Careful! Oh my goodness.
I thought that was lava.
All right, I gotta go look for more quartz. I almost have enough, but not quite.
But yeah, with the vote, so like right now it's the primary, so it's gonna limit it down to the top 2 candidates,
Yeah.
and then then for example, if Crips and Brady win like this primary, then they'll because you know how it works. But if they win, then that means then they'll 1v1 for the final.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Microphone muted.
We gotta put that up to a vote. Because you said to delete all your hours because you were never coming back. I have them written down somewhere. If I find that sheet of paper, maybe I can add them. But we gotta put that up to a vote because you've been gone for a while. Plus, you said multiple times saying delete them, so we'll see. But if you want them back, we can put up to a vote. I'm pretty sure more than likely people are gonna say yes. Obviously, Jeffrey's probably gonna say no because he's in the spot. I think he's in 3rd place where you would just push him out. But I think everyone else would be okay with that. I'm not sure. But if they say it's cool, then shoot. We'll add him back. I have it written down somewhere.
Microphone activated.
I'm not in the Discord, but can I vote? Yeah, I'll put the votes in the YG chat before the stream starts.
What was that?
Oh, I'm gonna just nothing. I was coming back to say something and then I was responding again. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm going back to not the hell.
Not that horrible spot.
Yeah. I got enough gravel for now to make myself at least a couple stacks. Plus my shovel broke, so I don't have anything to do.
Microphone muted.
Actually, keep them going. I want to keep a low profile. All right, you said it, boss. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if everyone says it's okay, then I could add them back. I'm still winning somehow. Yeah, I think you have a lot of hours now, Jeffrey. So even if you got them back, I don't think you get pushed. You got a lot of hours now. Holy shit. You can.
Microphone activated.
Yes, you can vote for yourself.
So I almost have enough quartz. Almost. I just need a little bit more.
Okay, I have 2 stacks on me. So that should be enough, right?
For you maybe.
Yeah, quartz get really expensive after a while because there's no farms.
Yeah. Are you gonna use any quartz?
I can give them to you. If I need some, I'll run out here and grab some. To be honest with you, I don't have any. To be honest with you, I know I'm doing a modern house design, kind of like my tutorial, but something new, and that doesn't look like that. But something like that. I just don't know if I'm going to actually need quartz. What I see you doing right now is really dangerous, considering you see this big lava pool here, and you still kept going down.
Yikes.
Microphone muted.
So probably won't. AJ, I'll probably vote. Yeah, if you guys can talk about
okay,
propaganda in
well,
that
no,
chat.
I just
or
need
your
like a
polity.
little bit more. A little bit more quartz.
In that chat. Yeah,
Microphone
I don't
activated.
know. So Zach, considering that you've been alive a little bit longer than I have, do you think it would be worth?
Gosh, this is so scary, Claude.
Do you think it would be worth for people to have owning 2 districts, or do you think I should split it up to be generally fair, so at least everyone has their own district? By the way, you guys can build in other districts too. Any super huge massive project still has to be ran through me. But like for example, Zach, like how you wrote your own district down. I deleted your sign because you are so far out of in the middle of nowhere. It's not defined as a district. Like you know how like you got those counties that are like the country land. Like like it's so far away. And by the way, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Zach said he needs to build his house there, so you might have to move your pixel art.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I might have to ask you to move the heads.
Yeah.
Because that's where my house is gonna go.
They look nice, but you might have to rotate them somewhere else. If you want to build futuristic stuff,
is
there's.
it possible to just move things in Minecraft? Like, could I
Oh,
just like
no.
these blocks? I just want to move them over 20 blocks or something.
Sadly, not. You're gonna have to manually break every single one, and then.
Oh my
replace them down.
goodness!
Yeah, so that's why. That's why I try to catch Dave before he finished a rocket, which I didn't even know he was doing, and he was almost done. I feel so bad. But I'm gonna have a whole. I'm gonna. Yes, I am very. For lack of a better term, anal about the builds, because I don't want to like just have a rocket in the middle of the housing area. But that's why we have the district. So if you want to go build a rocket in the futuristic area, go ahead. I'm not going to care if you build it over there because it matches the design. And then
Oh, we're almost back.
What's it called? The future areas where you can build all that pixel art and stuff too.
Yeah.
Because most of it's floating all the time, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's guaranteed that me and Brady will 1v1 for downtown houses and mansions, Cripsa said. Cripsa's very optimistic.
About winning the election?
For the 1v1, at least going against him and Cripsa. I haven't looked at the vote, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure everyone voted the first day, and then no one's going to vote for the rest of the days. Because that's usually how it works. That's why they have the election, like, the one day. Yeah. Because if they push it, like, they have early voting and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, like, no one really early votes anyways. Except for old people. Or people that don't live in the United States.
Yeah, I don't early vote. I go to the polling place.
Is there a lot of people where you're at, Zach?
Vote?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't live in a big town anyway.
Okay, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't like my town has a lot of people in it, but there's a lot of districts. So and one of those places is where I work. So technically you're not supposed to work and vote, but if you punch out in theory, you can just go vote and then come back to work.
Wait, your work doesn't allow you time off to go vote?
Well, they don't because it's illegal to vote while you're working or whatever. There's some
Oh yeah.
rule. And by the way, fun fact everyone, isn't it weird? It might be getting on the controversy side, so I'll mute my mic, Zach. You know what? Maybe you should hear it. I don't know. I'm just saying, in Illinois, in the 2016 election, 7,000 people that were already dead for more than 5 years voted. I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay. Because, so technically, Zach, they don't get rid of your voter, like, until your voter card expires. You could still vote, even if you're dead. Which is kind of weird.
Huh.
Well, it's not because they actually voted. It's because somebody stole their identity. And this is why we have the Electoral College. Sorry if I'm getting too politics. If you think I'm going over the edge, tell me to shut up. Okay, Zach? You're the one that stopped me here. But the Electoral College's goal is to make the big states have the same equal voting power as the small states. Or as close as they can. Because, for example, like, with
Or New Mexico.
Yeah, because
New Mexico needs the representation.
Yeah, because, like, New Mexico, you guys voted, and you guys have less people there compared to California.
Here's the deal. Like, if the Electoral College didn't exist, basically, everyone who lives in New Mexico would have to do whatever people in California said.
Yeah.
Because the population is on, either California or the East Coast, and, like, they would just dictate how the middle of America has to live.
Which, yeah, especially with, like...
So that's not really fair. That's not fair for New Mexico.
Yeah, because, like, well, you guys don't have a lot of crops out there, but, like, a majority of America has the biggest, is the biggest exporter for crops. You wouldn't think that.
Yeah.
But we supply most of the food to the world anyways, and especially in the big Midwest area in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I know that's why I kind of like it, but obviously I didn't put it in place, and there's no other way for us to vote. It could be a true republic where everyone votes, but yeah, like you're saying, if yeah.
Did you ever run for like student council or anything in school?
I've ran for other stuff for like clubs and stuff, but clubs were really like the biggest club that I was a part of was Cinema Club, which I started my freshman year. Well, my teacher started it, and then I kind of ran it from there. So like all we did was watch movies.
Cool. That is cool.
But yeah, it was. You gotta definitely. I was the first official.
Were you like president then?
I was the first official president. There was a couple unofficial presidents beforehand.
That's so funny. I was president of my cinema club.
Wait, really?
When I was in college, yeah.
Oh man, president meeting.
Yeah, president meeting.
Oh man, that is like, that is so awesome. That is so. President meeting all the time. Cinema Club with Zach and Claude. Minecraft. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, there was like a couple. See, like the first year it started was like there was like leaders a part of the group, obviously because there was like just seniors already, but like we never had a real vote until like my junior year. So it was really, really cool. Especially that I got the people to vote for me because I went around. I was always very positive guy.
Yeah.
I try to be at least. Because like if you, like you were saying before, like on stream, like if somebody's like sad and all that sort of thing, if you like stay positive for other people, then people are gonna look up to you. Usually.
I say that?
You said something along that line.
That's some good advice.
Something along that line.
But that's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I did say that.
Yeah, I ran for student council once in high school, and it was a huge disaster. Big disaster. Yeah, I went to so when I went to high school,
Microphone
I went to a
muted.
high school that was on the
Yeah,
other side
so
of
there'd
town.
be something like
And
that.
so
Yeah.
I didn't know
Make a
anybody. And you know,
picture
normally in
makes me
high
hungry.
school,
Oof.
like people go from middle school to
Pepperoni.
high school and
Politics
everybody's
bad,
already
yeah.
friends.
Secretary groups.
Well, I went to high
Microphone
school. I didn't know
activated.
anybody.
Yeah, because
And yeah, and so like I don't know. I got in my head that I was just gonna run for student council president class. And I don't know if I was like full of myself or what. But you know how like in student council, like normally the same people run and win every time.
yeah, just like
No, it's
real
it's
life.
the same group. It's the same group of popular kids who
Yeah.
always run and always win. Well, I came in and I was like, you know what? I'm going to switch things up. I'm gonna run against these popular kids, and I'm gonna win.
Well, that's good
And
thinking.
I gotta tell you, I ran the greatest political campaign of all time. I held pep rallies. I gave out free lemonade at lunch. I put up the signs.
Oh, so you were actually doing stuff.
Yeah, like I was doing the whole thing, and I think I was like making people nervous. And then there was like I don't know what you did at your school, but at our school we had like this final debate before the vote took place.
Yeah.
And so I made a giant or a miniature model of my high school.
Oh.
Like city
Yeah.
city skyline.
Yeah, like one of those
I made
real
like a
like
city skyline.
yeah,
Yeah, like
okay.
a little miniature version of my high school. And then I got up in my speech and I said, if you don't elect me as your president, this is what's going to happen to the school.
Oh, God.
And I smashed the model. And I was like, this school will be destroyed if you don't put me into power. And everyone started cheering. And so then they did the vote. And get this, I lost by 2 votes. I lost by 2 votes. And to this day, I think it was a cover-up. I think it was a massive conspiracy to keep me out of student council president. Not by the cool kids. I think it was a cover-up by the administration of the high school because they didn't want me in charge.
That's kind of what I'm doing in subs. Micro subs.
Yeah, no, that's why I bring it up because like that whole thing, the whole vote that's going on in Minecraft for subs is like reminding me of all of this.
I'm sorry for giving you the I'm sorry for giving
Flashbacks?
yeah, the flashbacks. I feel your pain. That's terrible though. I don't know like cuz that's like I didn't run for student council, but we kind of did the same thing like cuz I was making like one of my friends were running, so we
Yeah.
did generally the same thing, but not like the model sort of stuff. And we got
Yeah.
her to win. And obviously nothing changes with the councils anyways. It's more of just a title where you
Yeah,
get it.
you don't really do anything in student council in high school.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you. They're not gonna. There's like in our high school, like so we had the president, and so like they ran some of these school events that obviously the school sanctioned to let these
Yeah,
events run.
Yeah.
And they gave them like a little budget to show them something, but it wasn't like anything major. Like most of the times we have the St. Baldrick's thing that happens or had happens. They still do them. So like St. Baldrick's, like every March, all the kids shave their heads to
Okay.
like stand up for cancer survivors.
All right.
And some girls like completely cut their whole hair off, which is crazy. And
That
then
is
like
crazy.
because like they can cut their hair off because they can't be dyed, because obviously it has to be natural hair color, so
Yeah.
they can make the wigs. Well, there was a lot of people that did that, and it was really nice because like they were actually making a change. So like that money would go towards, like the money from that event would go to the hair cutter places, but most of the time the hair cutter places do it for free because it's really free publicity. Hey, my haircut place here is cutting kids' hairs for
Bruh.
cancer or whatever you want to say.
Uh,
But yeah, it was a really cool concept, and there were some other things too. Like the first year there, Zach, I know you would have definitely had a different change. So like there was this cow thing that they painted. like I don't know why they got this big cow statue and painted it. There was supposed to be some sort of meaning. No, our
Yeah.
school was not a cow. It was. I don't
That
know
wasn't
why.
your mascot or anything?
No, we were
What was your mascot?
the Braves.
Oh, that's a good mascot.
Yes, which by the
Braves
way,
is a really good mascot.
our last year there was a big debate about getting rid of our mascot because it was racist.
It was of a Native American.
Yeah, our school is built on an ancient burial or Indian burial ground.
Really?
So
That
we wanted.
sounds-
So the whole point of it
Sounds
was.
scary.
It was the whole point of it was to
to honor.
yeah, to give the honor back to them because there was a
Yeah.
lot of American. Like that's why Chicago was named Chicago. That's why we got the Blackhawks. A lot of the big Indian tribes were out here because they had obviously the big
Yeah,
water.
there was a lot of Indian
Which-
tribes lived in that
Which,
area.
by the way, I saw a meme. It says the Indians, like people were like, it was an Indian guy, like a Native American, and he was like, "It's okay that your people took over our land because you named us some really good helicopters." I don't know if that's the real the real meaning, but if you think about it, all the American helicopters are named a tribe, the Black Hawk, the Apache helicopter.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
and that sort of thing. So I don't know if that
Yeah.
went over.
my high school mascot was the Trojans.
Oh, so that's why you're a
Funny,
big US
then
fan.
I went to
yeah,
USC and was still a Trojan.
yeah. Like the Trojans were like
Yeah, Trojan's a cool mascot.
because it's not obvious. It's Greek. It's not the Spartan, but it's still like the same
Mission
thing.
failed.
Yeah.
We'll get 'em next time.
And okay, let's start picking our. Okay, I need
Oh,
to get.
I need more coal. That's what I'm missing right now.
All
is
right,
I'm
we
missing
got
coal.
about 20 minutes. There's a couple
Are
stacks
you
of coal.
kidding? You only have 20 minutes?
Roughly a little bit longer than
What
that.
have we been doing this whole time?
There's a bunch of coal in the bottom of your chest here that I gave you, or you got yourself. I'm gonna start trying to get this enchantment table set up because I think we need a couple more things. I'm gonna see what resources we need to get this done, at least today. And then we could get that enchanted. We can get some diamond stuff, and then I need to pick out my area too. So on Monday we can just, or I mean Thursday we can just focus on building the entire time.
Wait, you're building an enchantment table right now?
I have some of it built already from last stream. But I
Yeah.
need a little bit more resources.
What do you need?
I need leather. I need.
Oh, I had some
Sugarcane.
leather. The one I had?
Yeah, I took the one you had. Yeah, we need 3 pieces of leather for 1 bookshelf, and then we need some books, and then we need some other stuff. I think we only need to make a couple more, and I know I grabbed some earlier, and I know
That
I
is
have.
expensive.
Yeah, they're because we we killed a lot of cows before, so we can't kill any more cows because we gotta start breeding these guys back up to nutrition, so we can slaughter
Yeah.
them again. But I want to try to get ourselves at least an enchantment table done today. And how much levels of experience points do you have?
I have 22.
Okay, so you're pretty close to 30. 30 is the max
Yeah.
you can put on there. But we're gonna try to enchant our pickaxe or our shovel today. So be careful of the crops.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I know.
You're
I
good.
know, I
You're
know,
good.
I know,
That's why
I
we're
know.
gonna build another one in a. We're gonna build another.
Over by my house, so I can ruin the crops by my house and leave yours alone.
No, so we can have what's it called? So we don't like jump down. Probably wasn't the best idea to build mine like in the middle of this hill, because you don't see it coming up and then you just fall right
Yeah.
into it, which is not that bad. That's why I'm not replacing those crops because we're gonna probably move this one eventually too. But for now, it's good for now. Okay. So the Trojans, I don't know if you want me to go all historical over here, but because they're named after the Troy, because you know how they put the Trojan horse in there.
Oh yeah, the Trojan horse, that whole thing.
Yeah, and that was a really cool story. I don't know if you've heard of
Yeah,
it. I know you probably
Well,
heard of
I
it.
don't know the story that well, but there was a war started over a girl? That
Have
was
you
there-
seen the movie with Brad Pitt? That is
I
completely.
saw it,
in-
but I don't remember.
That
I don't
movie is
remember it.
that movie's kind of accurate, but wait, what was the kid's name? Archimedes.
Achilles.
Achilles. Achilles would have never sacrificed him. Achilles, from the historical standpoint, Achilles was very self-greedy, if that's what you want to say. He was only cared about himself, so he would have never saved himself for a girl. But yeah, it was pretty much a war over a girl. So what happened was the two Greek states went to war, and they were fighting over a girl. So long story short, one of the girls got stolen, pretty much, by the other country. And they went to war over it because obviously, you know, Zach, if you're the king and your daughter got stolen, I'm pretty sure back then you would go to war over that. Nowadays it's a little bit more different because I don't think people would be stealing, you know, everyone else's thing. But you know how like the whole bloodline and all that stuff goes through. But long story short, so like the king's daughter got stolen, and that by the other king in a sense. And they went to war over it, and I can't remember which factions were there, but they found the girl. They said, you know what, screw this, we're gonna go home. But they put their top 300, or not top 300 soldiers. They put their top, I don't remember the number, so I'm not gonna say the number. But they put their top soldiers inside of the big Trojan horse, which they made for them, the city of Troy. And they put it inside their city, and they had a big party and got really drunk, and then they were all ripping the chat after that. Very and after that story that they don't like to tell you about, like, is they're like, oh, Brad Pitt won and all that. They did the exact same thing. Instead of stealing the king's wife, they stole a bunch of other people's wife and put a bunch of people into slavery and killed a bunch of innocent people and kids and. Yeah, and a lot of other bad things that I'm not going to say, but you can imagine. They did all that. Yeah. So they just did the same thing. But everyone wants to say, because obviously it was a big feat, because, you know, they put a big thing in there. Yeah, people do say it was, we're going to go through the nether, and we're going to see how many more things we need. I think I'm out of leather, though. But, yeah, that's the story, and that's what happened. And a lot of people say it was a myth, but they have found remnants of the actual Troy, you know, city. Like
really?
Once it fell, like, well, they believe it's Troy. There's no written records, but when you find like a big area that has a bunch of stone.
I'm sure it existed. Like, I'm not sure the story is exactly accurate.
Oh, the
but
story
I'm sure
is definitely accurate. Yeah.
I mean, those stories like come from real, like. It came from somewhere, you know.
Yeah, like, yeah, no. And a lot of people said it was a myth, though, Cripsa, beforehand. So you didn't have to retract your message. It could be a myth as well, but I'm gonna say that it was real because
Wait, why are we going back in here?
Because we got to go to our enchantment table. Oh, we should have brought.
Yeah.
We should have probably brought the diamonds with us, but we can see how many more we need while we're here. But yeah, so that's what happened, and once it fell, it never came back to power. By the way, the Spartan 300, hate to break it to everyone here, but the Spartan 300, there was 300 Spartans, correct? There's 301, actually, including the king. But there was also 1,000 allies as well, which could be up to 3,000. I don't know if you knew that story, Zach.
No, I didn't know that.
So the Athenians sent 1,000 people to back them up, but they don't talk about that because 1,000 doesn't sound as good as 300 because it was a big propaganda thing.
Yeah.
Because back then a lot of things were propaganda. That's why people built these big monuments and stuff. Because if you go to Egypt and you see the pyramids, if you see the pyramids from another country, you're just like, shoot, I'm not gonna attack them. Because
Wait,
you know,
do we need all these bookcases here?
they have to be in this configuration. Here is
Really?
four
That's
more.
the whole thing?
Here's 4 more bookshelves. Place them on top of the other ones that are here. Not 3 high. Make them 2 high, like I have on that one wall. But I think we might be short like 1 or 2. Sadly.
I don't understand what's going on. So the more bookshelves,
So
the better
do you
it
see?
gets?
I don't know how high your particles are,
Yeah.
But can you see like these words going into this enchantment table right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So now if we put in another tool in here, okay, this is perfect configuration. This is all the bookshelves we need. So we can get up to a 30 enchantment, which is the highest one you need.
Oh, nice.
So if you put in a pickaxe, for example, right now, if I get a diamond pickaxe, it says efficiency 4. No, efficiency 4.
Oh,
With
mine says Silk Touch.
Oh man, that's a really good enchantment.
Yeah.
Because
Can I
then you
get that?
then you can start picking up these stone blocks. But it'll say, so when you put in the thing, it'll show those 3 experience orbs on the left, and then it says these hieroglyphics, and
Yeah.
then it says 30. So you need a 30 levels to get that thing, and it's gonna cost 3 levels to get it. So it's kind of like it's checking your balance in your account, and it's only gonna charge you 3. So you might want to get that Silk Touch one because that's a really good enchantment. Because then you can start picking up these stone blocks right off the ground.
I don't think it'll let me. It's like the wording's red.
Yeah, you're gonna need. You have lapis.
No.
Yeah, and plus you shouldn't do it not on a diamond pickaxe. So I don't know if you have a diamond pickaxe. But you can do the same thing. So if you switch it out with the sword and put it there, mine says sweeping edge 3 ... On the bottom one, level 30, it has a chance to give you it has
So
a
I got Smite 4.
Oh,
good?
Smite is for killing skeletons. A lot of people get triggered about getting that, but Smite really kills skeletons.
I think that would
and
be
wither
really
skeletons.
useful.
Can you get me out of this trap, please? What? I don't know what that
What?
means.
So every time you do it, it's different?
So yeah, so there's not really a good way to change the enchantments. There is a way you can change them. So like say you didn't want Silk Touch for some reason, which you shouldn't ever say, because that's really good. Because you can just pick up these stone blocks off the wall without smelting them.
Oh, that would be so nice.
And you can pick up grass blocks too. Even if it's a pickaxe, you can pick up the grass blocks, and you
Yeah.
can just have a block of grass in your hand. And you can pick up glass. So if you misplace a glass, you can pick it right back up.
Yeah.
Which is like the most used thing that I use, TBH, and getting these blocks. So we're gonna run them back, and we're gonna grab some diamond stuff. And then you're gonna do all that sort of thing. How many levels of experience do you have?
What?
How many levels of experience do you have?
22.
Okay, so if you mine some more quartz, you should be able to get some. Because quartz
Level
give you
30?
Yeah, so if you mine these quartz over here, it'll give you this XP. It should be able to get, like, right now you really need the XP.
Oh, it's not. It's gonna take too long to get to 30.
Well, you can always wait too for another day, but just 30 is the level you always generally want to be at. Back in the old days, one of those enchantments would be 30 of all of your levels, but now it only takes 3 away because it needs 3 lapis and then 3 experience level after you have your balance checked at 30.
Yeah.
But
No, I think it'd be better if I waited until I got to 30.
yeah. But yeah, those won't change. There is a way to so if you enchant anything, it'll re-change the enchantments on the board.
Really?
So, the ideal situation is to take because there's an unenchantment thing you can use to the grindstone. So if you just take your diamond pickaxe, put it in there, and you get like something you don't want, like efficiency 1, and you're trying to go for efficiency 5, you put it inside of the grindstone, grind out the XP. You won't get it all back, but you'll get some of it back. Which isn't that much, TBH, but you still at least get some of it back. And then you can take that, and then you can re-enchant it, and then you say, oh, now I got efficiency 5. That's what I want, which is what you really want. But at this point, we don't have a beacon, so we don't really care for a certain efficiency. The goal is to get fortune and unbreaking, especially this early game, because we can repair.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Because we can repair our tools without mending with using a diamond and an anvil, so we can repair it that way. And so you don't need mending. So that's what we're gonna need to do eventually too. And we got a bunch of iron. So
I got a bunch of lapis.
let me try to make a stone cutter real quick. for you.
Okay, so I got the lapis and the 18 diamonds, so I can probably make a diamond sword or something.
Yeah, so you can make a diamond sword. You can make almost anything except for a I forgot what you can't make. You can pretty much make a whole set of armor except for a couple of pieces. Okay. And if you need to grab stuff out of my chest too, you can. We have enough diamonds. If you want a full set of diamond armor, we can. And then we can put enchantments on there too. So so maybe next time we can try to get some levels through the night. So we can try to get you up to that level. Also, I'm placing down a stone cutter over here by your house. I can move it to your building location next time because you just pick it up.
Yeah.
Some blocks you just can't re-pick up, like obviously like stone, but if you have silk touch, then you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely nice. And
All right, so I'm gonna make a diamond sword, diamond pickaxe. That's OP.
Microphone muted.
you're listening on your surround sound. Oh my god.
I made some boots. I'm gonna make some boots.
Microphone activated.
All right, I'm gonna make myself a pickaxe and I'm gonna make myself a sword. Oh, and a shovel. And I'm gonna go enchant. I'll be right back.
All right, how do I
Oh
look, Claude?
damn!
How do I look?
You're looking.
Do I look stylish?
Yes. You're looking very stylish. I can only enchant 2 things. Dang it! All right, I'll leave my sword in here. All right, I'm gonna be right back.
What's the key to look at yourself? I don't remember.
F5. You gotta press it twice to look at your front.
Oh yeah.
I like it, Zach. But yeah,
Oh
you can
my God.
you can enchant your armor
that's
too.
Styling. That is styling.
You can enchant your armor so you could have better resistance to like arrows or
Yeah, Are
fire.
you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this? This is like awesome. Yeah, I need to enchant this. Sure.
Get the pickaxe first. I wish I could share experience points. I can only enchant 2 things because I'm at 36 right now.
Oh, are you running back? already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
No, I want to enchant my stuff too.
Okay, yeah. Come on. I have some lapis on me too. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna try to go for this pickaxe. But yeah, you can in theory get whatever you want on anything. But yeah, there's enchantments for your swords that are sharpness, and it's kind of hard to get enchantments out of the You okay?
Yeah, the skeleton guys are chasing me.
Oh
When
my
was the
god,
last-
yes, we got it, Zach.
When was the last time we slept?
A while ago, but it's not
Oh
enough for
my
those guys to
goodness.
spawn. Guess what I got, Zach? I got a efficiency 4 and fortune 2.
What?
Fortune 2 is the second best enchantment to, well, obviously Fortune 3, which is the max. But that means if we find diamonds and if I mine it with my pickaxe, we can have a chance to getting 2, or we can have a chance of getting 3 diamonds out of 1, because efficiency 3 makes it go up to 4. If I'm
Uh-oh,
correct.
Claude, your bridge is burning.
Yeah, just walk past it.
My goodness.
No, I could enchant 3 things.
No, there's a hole. There's a hole in the bridge. How am I
All right, hold on, I'm
past
coming.
here?
I'm gonna go run back and get my axe or my shovel. No, I'll make I won't use a sword. I'll just use iron swords for now. Or you know what?
Oh
screw it.
shoot, my water just evaporated. Okay, what if I just run through the fire?
You can just hit it with your hand and just break it.
Oh, done. Oh my god, you could have just told me that.
Sorry.
All this quartz right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna enchant my sword or my axe when I come back. But we got fortune, so that means, oh, that's so nice.
That's amazing.
Because
That is
then,
amazing.
because then when we find diamonds, you just tell me you found diamonds, and shoot, we can yeet those in, pretty much times it. Like, oh, that's so great. Because now diamonds are just a a thing of a pass of being expensive. We're pretty much inflating the population.
Yeah.
Because like that's what I well, Struggle Duck renamed it for me on my pack, my texture pack that he made.
Yeah.
So it says so it says inflation instead of fortune. Which is
All right,
obviously
so
not good.
I only get on mine it gives me efficiency 1 and unbreaking 1.
Yeah, those
That kind of sucks.
I wouldn't put that on your diamond tools. You could probably put something on your armor, or you could wait till you get to level 30, and then you can get some better ones. Because on level 30, they have a chance for you to get 2 enchantments or 3, depending on how your RNG is. And I have bad RNG, so I never get 3 on mine. It's just like rarity. But we don't have to worry too much. Well, we do have to worry now. Like these are our starter diamond tools, so it doesn't really matter too much. But when we get later on, we can
What's
Get a farm.
what about feather falling 2? What does that
So
do?
feather falling 2, if you fall, you could still fall from your same height, and you will take damage to your armor, but you won't take as much damage. So you can pretty much jump from like 2 or 3 blocks higher than you usually can without you actually. You know how you fall and you take damage.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I'd use that a lot. I got this other one that's called Fire Protection 3.
Oh, I got knocked back. Shoot. All right, I got knocked back in sharpness 3 on my sword. That wasn't too good of an enchantment. I also got fortune on my axe, but getting fortune on your axe is just useless because you automatically pick up the wood anyways without it breaking.
What about Bane of
Microphone muted.
Arthropods?
Sounds good, Jeffrey.
Microphone activated.
That too.
Bane of Arthropods is killing spiders better. So
Oh,
I didn't
that's
know
cool.
like what the difference was. So spiders will pretty much roughly take 2 hit swings of a sword, and they get the slowness effect. So if you hit a spider with the sword, they'll slow down, so they can't climb and they can't run as fast. So that might be a good enchantment too. Why am I getting fortune on my axe? But don't get too bogged down with the enchantments, because these are starter level tools. So efficiency will make you mine faster. I got an efficiency 4 shovel, which is instant mine for dirt or grass. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let me go test it out. But I don't have unbreaking on it, so I gotta be careful. Oh, it's not instant mine. It's pretty dang close though. No, it is instant mine. Never mind. But there's no unbreaking on it, so it'll go through the durability really quickly. As well as I got efficiency 2 on my axe, because to be quite honest with you, axes can't really go too much faster than even with efficiency 5. They go a little bit faster, but there's not like a noticeable difference. So like, look at this Zach. Oh, wrong shovel. Like, so I got efficiency 4 on my shovel, which is as really high as you need to go. But look, I can instant mine all these grass blocks. And this is what we can.
Isn't that what? That's what like a regular shovel does. Wait, look at me with my regular shovel. Oh.
All right, here you go. Try this one out. Don't get too much dirt here. But you can get a bunch if you want. So try it now.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! This is crazy. It's like a lawnmower on steroids.
So that is our goal to get this beacon because we can get efficiency 5 on our. So efficiency 5 makes pickaxes instant mine. So we can do the same thing with stone.
Yeah.
So we can instant mine a bunch of stone real quickly and just get a whole bunch of it in like 2 seconds. So that's like something we need to get eventually. But don't forget, these are our starter tools, so don't get too upset. And we can eventually get ourselves a villager breeder, and then they can give us exactly the books that we want. So for example, if we need Silk Touch, because I'm pretty sure you didn't get the Silk Touch, so you don't have to bog me down with that, which is fine. But we can get villagers that will specifically give us Silk Touch, and we can kind of cheat it so where they can give us Silk Touch for like 1 emeralds.
Yeah.
And then mending, so we never have to worry about repairing them too much, and that sort of thing. But we're not at that level yet.
I feel so cool.
So what you get?
Having all this enchanted stuff.
Yeah, what you get on your?
I feel so cool.
What you get on your? What you get on all your stuff that you enchanted?
So I have efficiency 2 on the pickaxe.
Okay.
And feather falling 2 on the diamond boots. That's it.
Oh, that ain't bad. So that's fine. Yeah, Yeah,
but my levels are now down to 19, though.
Yeah, so eventually we need to go find ourselves a skeleton spawner. What did we find? We found a zombie spawner down there somewhere.
Well, and all those blaze spawners, too.
Yeah, we can make... So eventually, if you want to make an XP farm, all we do is just stand over there, wait for the guys to fall in the trap, and then we just hit them with our sword, and then we can get levels really quickly that way.
That's cool.
Which isn't the most exciting thing in the world to do, but it definitely saves you time. And then when we get mending, we can just stand there with our stuff, and then say your pickaxe is about to break, we jump over there with your mending pickaxe, because it has to be mending, and then we can fix it up. But right now, we are at this level of, if your stuff's about to break, take them off, and then we'll use some diamonds to patch them up, and some more experience points.
So we're kind of running out of time.
Yeah, let's go back to the house and let's wrap it up.
You want to explain to everybody the concept of the build battle? Because that's for Thursday, right?
Yeah, so the Thursday we're doing a build battle, and I haven't picked my location, but I still don't know what I'm actually gonna do. So I know I'm not building it in the sand biome. Sorry, Zach. I'll build the first base over in the sand biome when we get there. But yeah. So what it's gonna be is it's gonna be 2 hours of us building our best things. It might be a little bit less, but right when we start the stream, we can pretty much start. But if you want, we can go run around and we can go try to grab other stuff. And by the way, you can pick these dead bushes up with shears.
I might have to do a little bit of mining to get coal, because I'm still short on coal, but...
I thought you had a couple other way. Right?
It'll be pretty easy.
No, you're going the right way. You're going the right way. Never mind. I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, so we're going to do this build battle for like 2 hours, pretty much, a little bit less. And we're going to see what we can build. So we're just building new houses? Is that what our goal is?
Yeah, so how long did we spend on the last
an hour
we had? Yeah, so the last one was an hour. And so this one, we're just going to spend 2 hours. And hopefully we can get like bigger houses done.
Yes.
So I'm gonna build a house.
Yeah, I'm gonna also build a house.
I need like a base of operations. Like, because to be perfectly honest, Claude, like this whole setup here
now,
this is pretty shady.
Yeah,
this is,
to
like,
be honest with you,
it's like out in the open. There's just like stuff scattered everywhere. It's just shady.
To be honest though. And you can pick these dead bushes up with shears. So I'm just gonna put them there.
Oh, really?
So here's some shears if you want to just mine them with your shears. I don't know what... Somebody just said not to break them, so I just never did. So now that we have them, we can pick them up.
Oh, nice. That's
You
so
could
cool.
you could also pick up grass with that, and you can also pick up leaves from trees, so you can make like hedges and like your own custom trees if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to add that into your house, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, right now it's kind of shady. Like we have stuff everywhere. We have literally stuff just everywhere in all these chests, and I don't know
Yeah.
where anything's at. So yeah, I'm gonna probably build a storage place inside of my house. It's not gonna be anything automatic, but it'll be at some sort of storage facility. Because like right now I have chest there, chest there, chest there, chest at the other base, chest at the rockets.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to have just a general place so we can get it. And I might want to build it
Yeah.
next to you, to be honest, though, because or generally over in this area, because when you need something or I need something, I don't want to run across the river and go
Yeah.
back. But I'm still thinking about that, and we should probably sleep before we end it, though, too. But yeah, so thank you so much, Zach, for coming out. So yeah, we're gonna try to do. Do we have a theme for this one as well? Is this modern as well? I probably should stick with
Oh
this
yeah,
one
just
theme.
modern.
Okay.
Modern.
Yeah, I don't. I kind of copped out last time and built that lighthouse and said I was modern, which is probably
What
one
is
of my
that?
tallest builds that I did do out of like sandstone. So I guess I
Yeah,
technically built
it is
sand.
pretty modern. It's pretty modern.
But yeah, that's what we'll be doing next time for the 2 hours. I don't know if you want to have one of those vote things again. I can make one of them up.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stream
yeah. Let's
starts.
do another vote.
So yeah, I'll make another one up right before the stream starts. Or whenever you want one. And then we can get that stuff. All right, so thank you so much, Zach. Today we went up and put that satellite up in the air, and we went what's it called? We went quartz mining. We got some blocks for you. I got some gravel. You guys are probably gonna make a lot out of concrete, and yeah. So Zach, I will see you in a couple seconds here, and yeah,
All right. Later.
later.
Microphone
All right, so
muted.
thank you guys so much for coming out to the live stream today. Like I was kind of saying, we enchanted some stuff. We went to the Nether, got some stuff, and we did some other stuff. Tomorrow, we should be back with City Skylines roughly at 12 noon. No, wrong time. I don't know why I just came up with 12. 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow night, we should be back with some City Skylines as well. So that'll be really fun. And then on Wednesday, I'm live streaming a game as long as my boss doesn't cop out again. Wednesday should be Minecraft with subs kind of late. It'll be like one of those exclusive subs like we did last Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. So we'll have that to look forward to then. Or if you guys want, we could do City Skylines too, but I'm pretty sure you guys would rather see Minecraft with subs exclusive. There's gonna be it's just gonna be more of just the same old stuff. No votes or anything. Just gonna remind everyone to vote for the primaries. And then this Sunday we're gonna be doing the vote for we're gonna do the vote for the main election, and then we'll know who the winner is the Sunday after. So thank you guys so much for coming out to the live stream. This is Club for Chicago. We live stream every single day. We play a variety of games here on this channel. Minecraft, City Skylines, and so many others too. So yes, I hope you all have a great, beautiful night. I will see you guys tomorrow night with some City Skylines. Peace, guys.